Who is finer, your babe or
the
Miriam?
Is my mate, my
You said your babe.
It's my babe.
Hi, Cravers. Welcome to another episode on the Crave Pod. My name is Dimeji, your host. On this episode, we will be talking about something very, very relatable to everyone dating in these present times. How I feel like situationship has really been a norm and it's slightly getting out of hand. I mean, some people are still finding love in these present perilous times, and maybe some people are quite unlucky. I don't know, but I have two handsome and beautiful looking guests on this episode again. I have by my right, I have Riches and Frankie, or Frank and Riches and Frankie. Yeah. So Frank, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Frankie. I'm a student. I'm a writer, community manager, and social media influencer. I also have a personal brand. That is a perfect brand, Phoebe Cups. So
You know, come bring perfect come. Why you do like that?
tell me say you need perfect now.
You know, as you see, you are the see. If you see that brand again, just give them that red flag. See, now red flag. See, this brand they no carry perfect come give us, but they go. So,
Yeah.
Riches, what's up? Do you want to introduce yourself? What do you do?
Okay, I'm Riches, Micheal Riches. I'm a student. and-
Micheal Riches.
Yes.
Your name is one of one. I promise you. I've not heard
Yes.
that
My dad
combo
did
of
his
name.
research.
What do you say?
My dad did his research.
Yeah, that's really nice. Big ups to him now. So I'm
now.
listening.
Okay, so I'm Riches here, and I'm a student of agricultural extension and rural development. Currently in my finals,
What school?
FUNAB.
Yeah, no, my alma mater.
So I work with Gender Development Initiative, where we advocate for women and child and help them, navigate through problems such as trafficking, sexual abuse, and advocate for abortion for children,
You advocate for abortion?
for safe abortion.
Because
Yes, the word safe should be there because
Okay.
That's
yes,
the
for
keyword.
children, yes.
For
children,
children,
yeah,
that's
because
wild.
there are children that are being abused and for rape cases too and stuff like that, and those people who can't actually give birth, the pregnancy is actually a risk to themselves. So
Yeah, that's really sad,
Basically.
and I hope everyone going through something like that gets out of it real soon. So, moving on quickly, I feel like this conversation is relatable to our age group, right? Because if we've not been in a relationship, we're expected to be in one sooner or later. Bad as bad, even if you get the worst of behaviors, eventually they go find one place put you in.
Norms.
Do you understand? And I feel like there's been a downslide from the quality of love that maybe our aunties and uncles, I don't want to use the parents now because their time far gone. Maybe the kind of love life that our aunties and uncles enjoyed compared to the one we're enjoying right now or the one we're managing. I don't feel maybe it's as quality as it was. Or do you agree with me?
I agree with
Do you think our one is quality or the one was quality?
their own was quality.
Yeah,
And then is still love
I feel
now.
like most of our aunties and uncles then, yeah, they are settled. Now you have people that are even slightly older than us. We never see them, they settle down.
Yeah.
There's always something, one issue or the other. Do you understand? So I feel like it's clear that the quality don't they change. Or do you agree with me, Frank?
I agree with you.
So
on
let's
this.
now dive deep into the topic here. Do you think there's been a reason as to why the quality of the dating life has reduced?
Yeah, I think way back in those days there were nothing like say oppression and all of that, like all these
Who tell
Oppression.
you
Asa.
oppression do?
oppression no did that time like
Which
that
man
now.
don't this
And
since
now,
Abraham days
I
in the
know,
Bible?
but it was not as intense as it is now. So, and in our present days, you see people envying their friends, or and also social media to also influence those kind of stuff. So when people see sweet relationships online, they will be like, oh, why is my relationship not like this? Because a friend of mine was at my place yesterday and she was giving me stories of where students, boyfriend and girlfriend, they were living together, and how the guy used to punch her and all those things, and
I would love to hear stories like that, but we'll come there later. But let me now ask you one question again pertaining
Yeah.
to how you said what you said right now. Yeah, is
Yeah.
that how do you think social media and whatever they see online, how do you think it really affected the dating scene like that?
I feel like say you're already doing well with maybe your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you just go online and say maybe TikTok, and you just see how people are actually living their love. Like, okay, just like you won't start comparing
But
your own present
it's not
relationship
bad. It's not bad
with
to
No.
watch
with
and
Pella
maybe
Have you
Zone.
know?
Like, just imagine you and your boyfriend now.
no.
You are just managing, like living your normal life, and you
But
just
it's
enter
not.
It's
It's not
not
a
TikTok.
really
bad thing
about
to hope. It's
managing.
not a
No.
bad thing to hope
No
for.
man,
And now
Hope for your
yeah.
relationship to be
It
like
dep-
something else. So
it depends. See, like people are not like people might not really get like contented actually. Like they want to live up to that standard, not knowing that they don't really have the like
Oh, you're
what
looking
well
at the funds, Abby.
yeah.
Everything is not about money. Some of us just want to experience love, like
speak for
be
yourself.
loved. Some of us just want to be loved. Like
Just like
you
you
don't
said, speak for
necessarily need to
yourself.
have money before you can actually do some of those things.
But I would. What I'm not going to agree with you is that
Yeah.
if you looks at Pella's videos and says he wants to be like Pella and Jarvis, there's no crime in being like that.
Abby.
There's
I
no crime in.
100%
I don't think
agree.
there's been an issue admiring someone's relationship here and
There's no
hoping
issue
your
like
thing
admiring,
could
but
be like their own based on what you're seeing. But I would now say that the thing you should now take note is that it's not usually as rosy as you see it.
yeah,
Do you understand? Whatever you're seeing online is what they're actually showing you.
yeah,
And we've seen that play out so many times. When you hear a scandal, this and this person is getting beat up by this person. There's this DJ that when his DSF was brutalized by her boyfriend that time, I never believed that it was going to be her because she was someone that she's very, very, you know, Miss DSF now, the DJ,
yeah.
she's very sexy and all. When her scandal dropped, she was getting beat up crazy. Do you understand? So there's so many people that you would want to hope your relationship will emulate whatever you see online, but it's clear that it's not always like that every single time.
Yeah, you don't
Do you
even know
understand?
what's
So
happening behind the scenes.
exactly. So
Just
how
the
do you feel like
surface.
you agree with me now that it's not bad for someone to look online?
It's
And
not bad for somebody to look online and you see that people are like Vicky James now and her husband. Anytime me I see their relationship, I'll be like, oh, so cute. Like
but
even me, I want to like experience that kind of thing. Like I want my guy to do TikTok content with me, like things like that. Like it's something I would want to emulate. There's nothing bad there. Most times, I feel like what people just want these days is to experience everything and they don't want commitment. That's why things are honestly now.
but do you think you can have a healthy relationship without commitment?
No,
No.
It's not possible.
Do you think so?
now. It's not possible.
not possible. It has to be.
Situationship
It has
will
to
go.
be defined. Like
Situationships will go.
me, I don't believe in situationship.
You don't believe?
I don't believe in it
That's speak for yourself.
I believe.
Me-
Oh,
You
see,
believe?
because it's convenient for you.
convenient for who?
It's
Why is it not
convenient
convenient
for
for you?
It's not convenient for me because it's number one.
Is it
It's a
just
waste
you
of
as a
my own
person,
time.
or maybe you're speaking for
Normally,
your
it
gender?
doesn't even used to work. It does not work. It only works for the party that is actually getting the love. Like situationship is basically you. Like somebody loves you. Okay, for instance, now I like you, gone, and you like me.
See, go.
And now, like I really like you, and you don't even care. Like okay,
You
she
just-
like,
you just
and I'm doing everything. Like I'm doing all the girlfriend
But-
package
but
for you,
you are still
and you are just
getting-
like.
But, you're
But
still
once in a
getting
while,
the-
you just give me. Maybe I'm giving you big love, like then you just give me small. May not be like say another day. You get that situationship. One person is suffering, you are enjoying it. So that's why people feel like it's convenient for you. But to me, oh God forbid.
you know why I don't want to disagree with you is that I think you are speaking for yourself, you personally.
I'm
right?
not speaking for myself personally. Say
the
a lot of
rates
people
at
agree
which
with me.
they are successful situationships
Yeah.
is it will agree
You
with
say
whatever.
successful.
Yes, there's so many successful ones.
now.
Like
For example,
Eh?
I can list one
for
now.
example,
We are-
Jarvis
so
and
yeah.
Pella.
situationship.
You get mine though.
Yeah, yeah. What do you mean situationship? Explain it. No. More explain.
To me, I feel like situationship, maybe like you just kind of like the person out of emotion and sentiment. Maybe you just like found a girl and she's suffering and you just want to like
She's
help.
suffering.
Yes, now. and you just want to like bring her out from the trenches, and you're like,
Wow.
yes, nah, that's what me I
No.
feel.
Maybe they learn now.
Yes, now.
It's actually see now that you've explained it.
Calm
Now
down.
that you've
That's what
explained
me I
it.
feel like.
Now that you've explained
Yeah.
what you felt, yeah. I mean, it's kind of justifies whatever you said, that you agree that you think Jarvis and Pella are in situationship, right?
Yeah, because from what I'm seeing, I don't really think that girl lost that guy. For real.
Tell me, why do you think so? Why do you think so? So you think, well,
Like,
if
I
you-
watch.
if you look at their life,
Yeah.
based on your experience, if you look at their onset, they were not both rich people.
No, I think Jarvis was. She
She was more of
Upcoming.
Yeah.
better than Pella. So
Yeah,
when Pella
that-
started.
yes.
So now, if you say he wants to bring her out of poverty now, so you see, say you know
It not
balance.
go-
So because
Yeah, nah.
now the other way around like this now.
the guy don't guide now. So and but the guy past the girl, and definitely she wouldn't want to like lose such a guy because he has done a lot for her now. Are you kidding me?
So you really not think now that because he has done a lot,
Yeah.
so she's maybe the one hanging around, or he's the one hanging around, or I'm trying to understand your.
Come on,
No.
the guy they hang around though.
She's hanging around Pella.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I've seen a lot of videos. Even there's this.
But they're both in Dubai right now.
Hello.
Yeah, I saw the video. They were just cruising, but this.
If you like, I want to know where to go inside Frank head. Frank like this, you don't turn.
Wait,
Be like they
nah.
don't activate one. You don't want care for anybody again.
There's this wedding, this celebrity wedding that just took place like a few weeks ago. Who just got
Yeah,
married?
just got
Yeah,
married.
yeah. Like so, when they were in the photo session, so Pella wanted to like kiss her, and the way she just, you understand. So the guy, he's not actually shy of her outside.
Like PDA now.
That
What
one
if
not
she just
concern-
does not like PDA?
What?
You see that not
Everybody that
liking
like it
PDA.
now.
It's like you're saying
See,
you.
if you want to show me love, show me love both outside and inside.
inside.
Honestly.
Now from his
I don't-
explanation, you see what I'm asking the question. From the
Yeah.
explanation now, I agree with you. Oh yeah, I'm beginning to see them another way, say from the way you've explained whatever you explained to me, and it's really right that you stand by your opinion here. But you don't agree that there is situationship, Bobby.
Me, I don't know what
But-
their agreement is.
But from the
between
one you see, do you
themselves
think?
inside.
Would you agree? Would you agree with him?
For me, it's an explanation. Actually, man, not lie. For me, the explanation, man, not lie. But to me, I feel like it depends on their agreement between. Only God knows what is going through their head and what.
Situationship, see, it barely have agreements. Okay, you just come. Okay, yeah.
What
let's
do you,
just
what,
be
what do you
doing.
think? What do you think a guy will gain from situationship?
For me, thank you. That's the word.
That's what a guy will gain.
Yes, now and after that, it's gone. And ahead of it,
maybe yeah, waiting you gain now. You don't want to talk.
there's this story that a friend of mine told me. Like the guy actually loved the girl, and they were together. Like they had a really nice apartment and everything. It was well furnished, and the guy moved to Ghana, and I think he found someone else. So it was now like okay that he's not doing again, but he actually like did good because he told the girl to like take all the property and everything. But after like some few months, he was not calling in, like checking in, and it was like he wants to come back again. So maybe probably the person is so like
Ghana don't chop me eye.
yeah, don't chop me eye
You won't
too.
come
So,
back to Kini.
but the girl said no because she's already doing good for
But-
herself now.
You've not still answered the question that I want to push to her too.
Okay.
I'll make you give me your own version of your answer first before I can push her to. I'll make you give me your own version.
Okay.
Do you understand? What do you think a man will gain from a situationship that he would most likely not even gain from a relationship?
I think it's just the sex parts.
But you go knack for relationship now.
And now, my own is that.
What do you think? What do
I
you, what
just
do you
feel
think?
like, see, guys like where they get all the relationship package, but they have that freedom of I'm not committed to you, that they can still go.
Why do you think they like
So
that?
that they can get other girls too now, so that it's not be like they are just tied down. So somebody will even
There are
tell
many
that
physicians
they want
in
to
the
explore.
ocean. Yeah, thank you for that word. Explore.
Shey you see,
There
shey you see,
there
that's
are
what I'm
many
trying to
fishes
say.
in the ocean.
And
So they
you
want
guys
to
want
like
to explore, but you still want to chop boyfriend,
they want to
kini.
taste tilapia,
Yeah.
all those species
But
of
let's
fishes.
agree that yeah, everybody wants to. I think everybody wants to explore.
Yeah.
Nobody only boy want to explore. If you meet, if it was vice versa, your
Me,
eye
I,
go tear.
I
If
don't
you
want to
see,
explore. I'm always committed, actually. Yeah. I'm a committed
your
guy.
eye go tear. If you see, babe, don't want to explore. But Riches here, what
Yeah.
do you think a girl will gain from being in a situationship
From
that
being in
she
a
will not get in the
situationship,
relationship?
I feel like most girls actually why they stay in the situationship is because they feel like they can actually change the guy. You know, when a guy does not like you, you would know. Some of them might even tell you that I'm not seeing the future with us.
Yeah.
She get but if we can still, you understand, can still be chopping ourselves, you get, and the girl will stay because she feels like maybe after a while you will see me more, or you get to start liking me the way I like him, and that's why most girls actually stay in situationship. And my gender likes money too. It might still be for money and stuff like that. And
Make
It
at all
just
the
the
enter
something go
pocket.
dey enter small small
the
now.
material
Yeah.
things.
Riches, you were explaining to us, Abi, enlightening me that there were some other things, or did you say there were some things, or there are nothing that you gained from
No, I said
situationship that you
that.
cannot get in a relationship?
I feel like you can gain everything from situationship and still gain it in relationship, but except the commitment aspect that is not there.
I think commitment
That's my
is it
own
like
part too.
is it very important?
Commitment to me, commitment is like the number one for
Yeah.
me, because normally I like the fact that if I'm dating a particular person, I know that this person is for me. Like I like to have my own human being to myself. I don't like to share. So when there is that commitment, at least I get that. I will not say 90% assurance. I get that 60%
Why
assurance
you know
that we are dating
why
and
your
that you are
assurance
not
no fit
cheating on
reach
me, because
100? Why you reach
I not
60?
feel use 100.
So-
Maybe when I'm wearing ring,
You see how
then
you
I
see
go
how
say
you see how
90%.
we're still on the part that is downsliding. You want the boy now to stay out of a situationship and be in a relationship with you, so you be your own person. But your own commitment level or assurance level is
No.
60%.
No, you don't get
If
it.
you don't trust him from the beginning, so
See,
wait till
this
where you won't call
life,
the trust until you
if
are
you
married.
trust person, may you come find out say, this person that you are trusting, that I
It
don't
can happen.
suffer.
It can happen in marriage also, you know.
I
Yeah, that's
know,
true.
but at the same time, like,
And marriage doesn't reduce the chances at all.
it does not reduce the chances, but at least there is a certificate that is proving that this person is your own.
Nah.
And now,
Some relationship for secondary school sweet past marriage like this. I promise you.
There was a documentary
No,
that
Eh? Okay.
Yeah, yes now.
secondary school
Go ask
relationship
person wey no
not
marry
pass
right.
smiling at each other and
That
you
is
once in a
pure
while.
love. No bills, no external influence. You are just in school. Imagine when you are not everybody now say, babe, when you date body now from JS1 to SS3 say, even at your SS3, you guys are still very close friends, because whatever caused your fight self in even GS2 self, una go still be talk exactly.
Yeah.
Compared to marriage that there's external influence of family, you have friends, you can't see girls with big ikebe up and down, everything. You probably work in a organization that has different men and everything, different caliber of men that are bigger than you.
At that
You
point,
can't
that's
tell me
where
say secondary school
discipline
love no
comes in.
sweet.
Thank
Eh?
you.
That's where discipline
I
comes
thought you
in.
said commitment was the only thing that
No,
you needed.
now when you are committed to somebody,
Discipline
you
will
have
follow
to.
again.
Yes, now you're supposed to follow.
You the only commitment you said, and now waiting
No,
my
now
own.
like everything works hand in hand, like hand in glove. Anyone, everything share dey like everything they work together for this thing. Now the fact that I know I'm committed to you does not mean that I don't meet better guys outside, or I don't see people that are finer than you, or have more money, or have better influence than the person I'm dating. But because of I love you and I'm committed to you, that's why I'm not actually like uselessing myself. I won't say useless. That's why I'm not actually following the people I'm meeting outside, and I expect that from you because of the commitment.
Yeah.
Word.
Same as me too, because like, let me just go straight to the point. I've only dated two girls or two ladies.
Have you ever had a sneaky link or a situationship?
Nah, I've never had.
When was your first relationship?
My first, that was like 2021, yeah.
2021. Your first relationship.
Yes.
Wow.
And she was even older
Wait.
than me, sir.
Wow. Why? 2021, just like 4 years ago.
Yes.
Your first relationship.
First
So what are you
relationship.
doing 2022? COVID. What did you do for COVID? You know,
Not
get any people COVID.
nothing. I was just at home working,
that's
building myself.
that's wild.
Yeah.
So your first relationship, how did it end?
I heard she was complaining that I was too busy because then I was just like trying to like start my life, learn new skills and all of that. So she was
She
kind
can't
of
say you're too busy.
yeah, that I'm too busy, and I tried to like beg her and all.
Do you guys still keep in touch?
Nah, in fact, she has even blocked me from seeing her status, but that was
When you not fight? When you not fight?
now for school.
What year? What year? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think that should be 2022 because
So just 1 year relationship.
no 1 year, 4 months. So our friend like told me that she went to see another guy, and when she came back from where she went to, I was like,
Confronted her.
okay, where did you go to? She said, I went to went to that, and I said okay. And the next day we came to school. I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing it again.
You told her you're not doing it again.
Yes, now because I don't like sharing my like babe with someone else.
But you didn't catch her cheating now.
It's annoying.
No.
What if you were the one that jumped into conclusion?
The friend told me, and when I asked her, she was like,
Why
yes,
the friend
yes,
was
yes.
the girl, Abi?
Yes.
Why the girl they tell you
Eh,
about
now.
her?
She's my close friend. And
Why
I
you see say you yourself?
This, you not pure.
You do like this.
It's not that-
Why is your girlfriend friend telling you
Tell
about
you
your
about
girlfriend's
your
waka?
girlfriend, and you believe.
Okay, fine.
Let
Let
me
me
ask
want
you-
to
what-
spoil your relationship.
Calm down. Like I also confronted Baby. Like
You said, babe.
I confronted her, and she was like, yes, that she did it, and I said,
She
okay.
cheated.
Yes, now
Or
she
she
did.
just wanted to see someone. You said she wanted to see a guy now.
She went to see okay, you went to see a guy with your friend, and they told you to stay outside for like 3 hours.
You didn't tell us the story now.
What were they doing
Tell us
inside
the
the house?
backstory.
No, you see that you didn't tell us the
And
story.
it's just opening up now.
Oh, yeah. Do you mind? Do you want to hear the story?
I want
I don't mind. I'm really
discuss.
down. I'm really down.
I don't have the footage. Like the,
No, tell us what your friend told. What that your sneaky link as a friend that told you.
Okay, she just like she just called me that day. And
That
she
your
was like,
girlfriend's friend called you.
yeah, no, like when they came back from where they went
Where
to,
they went.
yeah, so she just like walked into my department and she was like, Afra, do you know that Baby went to see a guy and they locked me outside?
Yeah.
I
What
swear.
kind of friend is that?
Honestly, God forbid.
And they locked her outside and they were inside the room for like 3 hours doing what? Were they praying or like I don't really get. So I just kind of like concluded that this was what happened.
Bro,
Did you ask
that's.
Yeah.
You said you asked her.
I
She said-
asked her and she said that yes, that she went to see a guy and she was even smiling.
that stuff's happened and she was smiling.
What
Yeah.
if they actually planned it like they should just tell maybe she started to
It's a lie.
Auntie, you don't advocate for. You don't they turn out to our organization and they see, please. She cheated. I like how the baby girl came out clean. Baby, big ups to you.
no.
That's
okay with her full chest.
that's big. Yeah, that's big woman moves. She didn't even make it hard for you. You didn't
Yeah.
have to doubt so much things. But what do you think that was there anything that you genuinely think you did differently, or maybe you didn't do that made her go outside?
I feel like I didn't give her that time and attention she was looking for. And me, like I can love you, but
Well, it was just 4 months too.
Yeah, just 4 months, and I was kind of like building my life then, like learning video editing, learning.
He had plans for you, baby.
Yeah, like I
You had
was
plans.
just building my life, learning and blogging and all of
He
that.
had plans, baby.
and you are here complaining that I'm like
Your time and attention. You see, no, what? I lost actually.
just imagine if I had carried out like on my
On your head.
like
Where you forget now?
Thank you. And even the blogging that I was learning like back then, that is what
You
I'm
did
using
good
to
day.
even eat today. Now the same writing now, like help me like rent apartment, buy
And
AC,
everything.
buy change my phone. So
Have you seen one tweet that's been flowing
So,
around now lately that
it's-
said 5 years from now,
yeah.
the girls go still dey, the killing girl go still dey locking. Shey una see. Imagine you did the locking.
Thank you for that word.
And I felt like Bimi herself is not someone that was meant to be kept, because in 4 months you don't show yourself already.
Yeah.
You know who do half of the year. 4 months you don't go cheat quickly in 4 months.
Sharp.
That's she was clearly not going to stay.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for you that even if you learnt your
Well, she was actually older than me, but I was still kind of like skeptical. Like 6 years.
6 years stretch.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I didn't mind
sorry.
then. But I didn't mind because it was actually like my first relationship.
Oh.
And whenever I go to
Okay,
like,
let me ask.
to our class
Let
back
me.
then.
I'll come back to that.
Okay.
You see that thing I just said?
You should
You said
dey.
6 years, 6 years down.
Yeah.
6 years is a lot though.
Yeah.
That means when you did JS1, she don't do like
She
in
don't
fact,
graduate secondary
she dey
school.
serve say for like JS1 or something. But that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? She's give you something.
I needed it from you. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute.
That's-
Okay, what is
That's
it?
crazy.
So
I see what you did there. Well done.
let me ask you one question here. Is there something that you feel that it feels harder in dating than usually, like something that is easy but it feels harder when you're dating?
So that is easy.
That you think that maybe people run away from it, or maybe that's what makes people run away from it.
To me, I would say that I've not really had a lot of relationship, just two.
Two, you cancel like that now.
Just two. That's one that I broke up and the person I'm currently dating. So, but what I'll just say is that is actually to love somebody is actually harder than it seems. Like everybody will be shouting to love, but to actually love somebody and like really love the person, like you have seen the bad and the good of that
And
person,
you still really choose to stay.
you still choose to stay. It's actually very hard.
So to be honest, be safe to say that people that are in a relationship are really just running away from the stress of loving someone.
Actually, yes.
Because love is really not just the I love you love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's more like it's crazier than it seems. It's like
Yeah.
it gets deeper the more you go into it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I feel like maybe, or would you agree with me that means they are probably running away from the whole love thing. They don't have the frequency, the liberty of time and energy to put into the actual love exercise.
I would say that's just it, because the thing is, on a normal day, if should I say in situationship, the fact that I'm actually like I love you and we are doing the everything, and maybe what I was gaining from you is money. Shey you get, when the money goes, I'm going to, you understand? And probably maybe if it's never money, maybe it's the beauty part. Like, okay, they feel this girl say she fine, she get big yansh, and probably one infection na catch her and the yansh it's not yanshing again.
You go move on.
And now you go just
So
find the next
you know, usually
person.
most situationships are tied to something.
Mm-hmm.
You want to gain something. Apart from maybe the whole relationship thing, you gain a whole lot of things from relationship, whole lot, yeah. Even down to personal development.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Even down to like your individual self, boy, it goes, that's by the way. But in situationship here, it's clear that there's something that you usually hope to gain, or there's something you're looking forward to gain. That's why it probably doesn't last. Then we're having a conversation. I told you that it might not always end in the whole sweet thing at situationship sim here, but you see that first 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, it is sweet gone.
Yeah.
It's usually so nice. That's usually when everyone is really getting whatever they want. If na knacks you want, that first 2 weeks they don't give you steady.
I'm allowed gone.
The girl have enjoyed it as much. Even the guy, you've had so much orgasms that you've thinking that I'm on this babe, she gave me this babe. But what happens after like the 3-4 weeks now? You start seeing that it's really not about the knacks again. You start seeing that you need much more than that.
Yes,
Do you understand? That is when the fuck ups come they start off. You can't they call past normal. You don't they do I love you after they call. You see say you don't they mess up the situationship like that.
Yeah.
That's usually why it doesn't last. Do you understand? So let's now say now that is it easy for situationships to transition into relationships? Do you think it's easy?
See, me, I will not advise it. Then don't just do situationship at all.
You won't
That's my
advise
own
it?
point of view. Don't just do
I-
it at
I
all,
would-
because at the long run, if the thing not not transition to relationship, you that you're advocating for it to transition to
Wasted
relationship,
efforts, time, money,
and now
everything,
time,
resources.
effort, everything.
But you didn't waste time now.
You
If you started as a situationship, there is outbreak is out of the situation. Because there was no
Heartbreak is there, oh.
how is it there?
Because one person, you see, for relationships to work, one person have to be doing the lovey-dovey and everything, and the other person have to be the one that is getting.
Have you ever had a situationship before?
No,
You never had a sneaky link?
no.
Sad. You can't relate. You never had a sneaky link.
The guy said I can't relate.
But I feel like if you had a situationship here, if you do it the proper way that is defined. Usually the definition of situationship is when you're having intimacy with someone and you don't have that strings attached kind of thing. Intimacy in the sense as maybe you have access to their finances, to their personal house, to their cars, to their love life, to their body. Do you understand?
I guess.
But the heartbreak, too, they did there because I feel like that's what people run away from. You said they run away from the whole love thing now because it's really harder.
The heartbreak is there because
Heartbreak is
see, okay, let me just put this story this way. There's a guy in my department. So when he came to school, he was actually like looking for a place to stay. So there's this girl that
You see?
no no now there's this girl from ND, like we were in the same department, so they just like themselves, and the guy was actually looking for a place to stay, and I'm kind of like close to
It's
this,
not what I'm thinking.
I'm kind of like close to this girl. So and then my babe and I, like, we're living together in the same apartment.
Now they live together. Oh God. Oh God. Is it the 2021 babe or the present?
No, this present babe, but we're not
I'm going to hear that story after again, but tell us this one.
Okay, so when the guy came to me, it was like, okay, that he noticed that this girl is actually like having feelings for him. And I was like, okay, if you know that you like this girl, go and tell her now. Stop telling me. He said, okay. The next day, the girl came to meet me. She was like, that she noticed that this guy is having
Like,
some.
now you got them, man.
I was like,
you go like get
bring
gone,
man.
Frank.
No, like get.
You don't like him.
No, like.
But you should have female friends a lot, have you?
Yeah, I think
That's good
I have more female friends.
Than male friends.
Than male friends.
You look
yeah.
like Gigolo.
That's why I actually, like, I single-handedly picked this one.
This one, like, among all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So along the line, they started dating. This girl told the guy not to tell even myself that they're already dating. This guy was paying all the bills. Like, even.
Were they dating like boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah, but they just kept it confidential. But he told me, like, behind her back that, okay.
That boy na snitch.
She said.
Na snitch. Why go snitch?
This guy was actually literally doing everything, fetching water, going to market, cooking, buying. He was doing everything, but
I like that.
But along the line, they just had some little misunderstanding, and I think like there was a night where they had some issue, and he just used like the puff to like hit her face, and she was like, okay, so if we are like
what did you say you used to eat that again?
Puff, just normal puff now.
What's puff?
You know, like this stuff now, that's like pillow now, that this to keep at the back of chair like this. So you just
throw
like
pillow or puff?
throw pillow. Yeah.
Okay.
So you just carried it and was like
pillow fight. Pillow fight.
Just shut up your mouth, Jerry. And from there, she just started crying. And the next day, she packed her things, moved to her grandma's place. Now called the guy that, how far, leave my house. So
okay, now you're in babe house. Okay,
yeah, you understand.
That's sad. And he left.
Like, yeah, and was kind of like looking for a way to stay, and was.
The babe throw him out in you. Kai.
It's crazy.
But come to think, if you can use throw pillow today, what if you use cutlass tomorrow?
No, it was like just shut up.
You know, say she get part of those advocating.
Yeah.
Maybe they no go carry that your friend like this, but why you say go use? But on relationship now, they feel they play. But I felt like the reason why she did that is because she had the upper hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
She don't say she don't cage her, and that is why most guys would shy away from dating someone or being something with a girl that
has more
than
yes,
because most times it's believed that they used to shiwawu.
Yeah, you
understand when they say shiwawu? Which is you understand shiwawu?
I know that.
I don't say she no go understand that shiwawu. Shiwawu is that it's believed that they can misbehave.
Okay, yeah.
Frank, let me throw this question to you. You said your first relationship here, you didn't give her enough time and attention.
Yeah.
You were being sincere in your own that you didn't give her enough time and attention, right? Riches, when your first relationship ended, what do you think was the issue? Was it him or you?
No, the issue was that we both did not we were still kids in a way.
What year was it?
I started dating the guy when I was in SS2.
Chai.
So we dated like after jam. We planned on actually going to FUNAP together, but he
All
gained
this
the
thing, you know the
admission
end
first.
where, you know the end where, you know the end
So
where.
he gained the
Let's
admission
let's
first.
forgive you on that. Yeah, I don't think like that could probably be
Mm.
the. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So your second one now, you said the second one has ended.
Yeah.
What do you think you did wrong again? Think that you caused the issue again? I'll be.
Well,
She. How long did that one last?
I think 2 years. We even did anniversary save.
Okay, tell me. So tell me, do you think you did anything wrong, or what happened? What caused the breakup?
Well, what actually caused the breakup? Okay, it goes like this. I invited a friend over. That is my classmate, a female.
Female friend.
Yes,
You know they say a
calm
friend
down
over.
now. Yes, now.
Yeah, make the story the fast. You say
Let me
a
land
female
now.
friend over.
Yes, yes, a female friend over. But before I did that, I actually like texted her saying, "Okay, my friend is coming, and I want you to also come too." Right, because that was when I just started my perfume brand and all, so I wanted someone that can just like wear,
Tasting.
yeah, and just wear my merch, and we would just do maybe like random TikTok. And she said okay. So my babe came that day and she was just kind of like acting up, and when she like immediately she entered the apartment, she was like, "Is this the person you were expecting?"
She
I
said
was
to
like,
the girl's face.
no, she said it to me like it's the best me I expect. I was like, do you even know this girl before? Why are you talking like this? She didn't say anything. She just went like to the room and like sat down in one spot. And I was in the kitchen cooking, so I just turned on the TV.
Magic finger. Hello,
So I just like turned on the TV for my guest and my baby, my ex. She was also there too. Like they were just streaming Netflix and all. So after the whole cooking and all, I served my friend and I was like, okay, babe, would you mind eating? She said no. I was like, why? You that I know that you have us, you are telling me now that you are not eating. Is it because my friend is here? No, she didn't even answer me. Okay, so she just took her phone. She was even like calling another guy self. But me, I didn't take note because that was not even my business.
Actually, replacement don't.
No, yeah,
Don't
yes.
get it.
So, and it was even my guest that actually saw those things. Because me, if you are doing those things, it doesn't really bother me. Me, I was just like there doing my normal thing and all. So everything just happened. She had go where. Then that day at night, Miriam left. That is my guest. So my babe now, okay, she said she wants that she would like to use my restroom. I was like, no be restroom there, yeah. Go use them now. And I was not like, and besides, why even asking me for permission? We have lived here before, so I don't really understand this attitude that you're just putting up. She didn't even use it like in the long run. She just went outside. I followed her. I even had to like withdraw money save for Atife. Gave her your take. They go house. She went home that day. After maybe like 30 minutes, she just texted me. She was like, "We need to talk." I was like, talk as well. Wait till stop again because that period she was actually looking for an apartment. So I was like, okay, maybe she has already seen an apartment, and then I was kind of like helping her to ask, yeah, to like ask agent and all of that. Then she was now like that she saw the way I was frowning my face. I was like, frowning my face where and how? Is it when Miriam was around or how? She said that yes. I was like, how's that? Frowning my face how?
So how did she break up with you?
Okay, she said she wanted us to talk about that issue that night, but I said no, that I don't really have that time and strength because I had other things like on my table to sort.
But you feel
Yeah.
accommodate Miriam.
No, now you don't really get my drift now. No, she said we should talk about what happened that
What
day.
happened was you bringing Miriam over.
Okay, fine. If that was what happened, but I was like, okay, I'm not in the mood. You understand, right? But if she wants to talk about something else, maybe she has seen an apartment and all of that. Okay,
You can
fine.
talk
Yeah,
about it that
yeah,
night.
yes, I'm ready.
Yeah.
But if it is this Miriam issue, please, I'm not interested.
So let me coming from that question.
Okay.
That's part where you end. Make I not forget that.
Okay.
Do you think that if it was in a situationship, you would have gotten Miriam to come over
No,
Snoopy?
if it was in a
And
situationship, it
is-
wouldn't have been an issue now.
Exactly.
He
So
for
would you have opted for a situationship instead?
No, see, I don't just like go into relationship because of okay, yeah, like I'm always dedicated.
But she found the fact that you brought a female friend over. That's
But
like the base of your issues.
I called her before my
Clearly, she
friend
didn't
came.
understand that now, and that's you where you're
Was she
seeing.
even aware that the girl was going to come?
Yes, now she was aware. Like I texted her on WhatsApp and she said coming for. I was like, just to create normal random content now. And she said okay, and she came over.
You what can you say? You said you said the
If
girl.
at that time you.
Do you think the girl is just on her own, Abi? Maybe she
No,
was.
it's not.
What do you think happened?
It's not like I
Tell
want
us
to
from the girl's
support.
perspective.
From my own perspective,
From
me.
a girl's perspective.
Okay, from a girl's perspective,
What
I
do you
feel
think
like
happened?
when she actually wanted to speak to you about it, you should have just given her, even if it's WhatsApp call, like people just talk, you should have just given her a listening ear. Maybe people would have still be dating today.
Yeah, because I talked to like a few persons and the girl said that yeah that was actually where I fucked up
So
because
you
think-
no like she knew that she fucked up, so she was like trying to put the blame on me, right? Yes, now because I
You know, I agree.
basically didn't
I just feel like, why are guys like this?
like how
Even if you tell me, like, let me talk from my own point of view.
okay
Me, I enter my guy house, I see babe for him house. Even if he told me that a girl is coming, and I
You
kind of
am up.
size
You
am,
size
she
am.
fine,
Yeah.
like get yash. I'll feel it's not like I'm insecure, but
Yes.
there's this jealousy part
Can you
that will
can
come
you
in.
trade the question?
Eh?
Trade the question.
The question,
Yeah, from what you just said now, do you want to trade the question from there? Do you think Miriam was finer than your babe?
I don't really care.
yeah, but why you
Yes, man.
select them for
If-
this? Why your babe not where your match?
If
Like,
you were,
why
if
she
you are
not
being
where your
honest,
bolo?
Yeah.
Frank, if you are being honest,
Yes.
who is finer, your babe
Or
or
the
Miriam?
Is my mate
You
my
said your babe.
My mate.
We understand, but
Don't worry, we
we
get.
understand.
Yeah.
If you were the girl, you do the same thing.
And
too.
now.
So I feel like if you were in a situationship, it would have it would have saved you. It would have
Yes.
most likely saved you
From that scenario.
whatever you had from that scenario. So, in as much as the whole dating scene here is really, really messed up, I could say that situationship is probably not as bad as it seems.
yeah.
A relationship is also allowed if you have the stress to go through it. Because I feel like we're really in times that everyone is really should be allowed to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
As far as you're an adult, if you have proper dating age and you're old enough and stable enough to make decisions yourself, and you decide that okay, fine, I don't want to be in a relationship with this person. I just want you to give me knacks and give me money, or giving me a house to stay in, or giving me whatever, or give me a job, give me a car on whatever basis to get whatever thing. I feel like you're really allowed.
Yeah.
It's 2025. Do whatever I really want to do here, but not now allowing your situationship kind of person to now get in a relationship with a relationship kind of person. You now gonna mess them up.
Yeah.
You now make the relationship person start hating relationship, or
Yes,
making
yes.
the situationship person start hating on situationship. Are you
Yeah,
I guess
yeah, I
you-
get your
you
drift.
catch up with me now?
Yes.
I feel like to make everybody day your lane. If you
Yeah.
want to avoid the commitment, as like that's the major thing that differentiates both of them. You want to avoid the commitment, then be with someone that wants to avoid the commitment also and enjoy your situationship because it is really as good as it comes out.
Yeah.
If you want the whole relationship package, then you should be with someone that wants the whole relationship package and do your thing also. And if you've established that online and offline is not really how it seems here, then there is no reason why whatever you're seeing online should pressure whatever is happening in your relationship offline. Do you agree with me?
I agree.
Exactly now. So that one being established here, I feel like we've probably done quite justice to this topic on this episode here. So last question before I let you go, Richie here.
Okay.
Rich, yeah, do you think a situationship is ideal?
No.
Why?
Because to me, it's heartbreak that will still end it. Although you people are saying that there's no heartbreak in situationship, but I will still say that one person we shall get hurt.
So if you had to choose between a situationship and relationship, which would you go for?
Relationship or the 100%.
What about you?
Relationship because I don't do shit and I'm always yes nah like I'm
But
always
They
committed.
did you shit in
Eh,
everything.
no, it's not fair
You don't
for
go
you.
like, you don't go like change your mind like this.
I'm not like I won't change the kind of person I
So
am.
between a situationship and relationship, you still pick relationship, right?
It's relationship
And
100.
I wish you good luck with whatever you be choosing. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
really
boss.
nice. I wish you good luck with whoever person you be ending up with.
Amen.
And I figure out that it's quite a good person. Yeah, and I hope you don't get your heart broken as much as possible. And I really hope you also.
But you get one girl, where are the eye now?
Please give me that. Give her a shout out. Let's hear now.
No, I'm not doing that
You
here.
see, no, we feel
Nah.
you feel help
Abi
you.
na.
I ain't doing that here.
Describe her. Shey na why they
See
look?
na you come dey look.
It's our friend. No. Our friend.
She get 4 years relationship. You don't go spoil.
She's not the one now.
You call they look friend again. Make she call they stitch on her friend to you again. Run away from things like that. So you guys, the conversation never ends. I hope that you still keep reaching us towards on comments, send DMs, the mails on YouTube, share, subscribe, follow, and I hope you've really done justice to this topic on this episode. But before we let us go here, Frank and Richie here, I have like 2 games I want us to play.
Okay.
The first game is going to pertain to whatever topic we had, right? Then the second game is going to be a very random game, but it's quite easy also. Which one wants to go first?
Random.
The random one, Abby.
Okay.
The random one
Let's
too, right?
go random one.
Okay, fine. Let's go this way. It's going to be a hot take, right? Hot take is just you have to say something that an unpopular opinion that sits well with you, that might not sit well with any other person. Something you believe it is how it is, or you believe the way it is the right way, or you believe the way it is wrong.
Okay.
Should I give you an example?
I think I already know what you're trying to say.
Do you understand? I'll just give you an example.
Yeah, give me an
Let me
example.
give you an example. I could say that my hot take is that situationships are better than relationships. Do you agree with me?
No.
Because you prefer relationships, right?
Yes.
Would you agree with me?
No.
But it's my hot take, and it's what I
Yes.
really. Do you understand? So who wants to go first?
Okay. My own hot take is that his money is our money. But my money is my money.
Wait, okay, in a relationship, right?
Yes.
Say it again.
His money is my our money, but my own money is my money.
That's not fair, but do you agree?
That's my own hot take.
Do you agree? Would you rather share your money with her, but you not share her money with her?
Well, me, if I have, I can spend on her, and even.
But you
if,
don't mind not spending her money.
Yes, now. Like your money.
You not a real man. You be a real man. Chop on. You be a real man.
Man is like this. I don't, yeah.
That's
serious.
good. That's good. So let's hear you. Let's hear you.
Eyes off me, please.
Okay. Let's hear you.
Honestly, I don't even know how to answer this question for you.
Just copy what she said
Okay.
and use the same format.
Okay, I feel like relationship is better than situationship because when I love someone, I actually love from the bottom of my heart.
And I'm sure she will agree with you that hot take, right?
Yeah. So
You people are relationship enthusiasts, and that's really nice. I love that for you people. The question was 3 statements, right? That you can use in the kitchen and in your relationship.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Okay, let me go first.
Lady, I like how she's just doing ladies first. Okay, now let's hear.
Okay. You are the secret ingredient that make my heart beat.
God, when you secret ingredient that makes me happy. That really passes for something in the kitchen. Yeah, okay, that's good. So the second one.
The second one. You are my forever flavor.
Asanwa. God, when do you tell your boyfriend all this thing? Now for but you don't copy him like this. You don't copy him like this. If you go rehearsal with him, what's the third one? Let's hear.
Oh shit.
God, when yeah, now this year.
hey, wow.
This love tire me. She go laugh again.
Oh.
Which is here now.
Sorry.
Tell us, this relationship thing, the sweet girl, she just dey laugh since. Okay, now the third one.
Okay.
You said secret ingredient, you said forever flavor.
I've stuck forever flavor. With you, I don't need salt.
Because you give me sweetness, Abi.
You had flavor. And I don't need extra
Yeah,
flavor.
yeah, it goes now. It goes now. It goes now. Actually, that was nice. If you had to rate it over 10, what would it be?
8/10.
8/10. She
Yeah.
tried with that now. Yeah, let's go now.
For me,
You wait, don't cook for your babe and a visitor. Your friend. You're supposed to get statement to see now.
God.
Yeah, let's hear now. Let's hear now.
I said my head is blank.
You don't want to try?
Okay, let me just try out.
Statements you can say in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you can also say in your relationship. Your relationship could be in so many places and everything.
Okay, you are the sugar in my tea.
That works.
Okay. The cockroach in my cupboard. Does that work? Nah.
There's
Is there
cockroach
cockroach in your kitchen?
Is there
Yeah, I
cockroach in
would
your
not like to
kitchen?
eat your
No, man,
perfume.
Yeah, now if you say it did.
Can I cook with you?
Cook with you.
Yes.
Who you go tell down for inside kitchen?
It goes.
Who you go tell down inside kitchen?
She can relate.
Okay, that's fine. If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be?
I'll give him a 7.5.
7. You know go reach your own 8.
Nah.
Okay, now that was chilled, yeah. So that's it on this episode, yeah. And Frank and Riches, thank you so much for honoring the invite on the Crave Pod. It was a pleasure to have you guys here, and
My pleasure.
I'm glad we had this conversation. To have this conversation with you guys, thank you so much, and I really appreciate you guys. So my name is Dimeji, and signing out.